let's get to Otaku. So apparently, Otaku is having a feud with some chick who writes football coverage for the Baltimore Ravens. And look, I can't make it up. Otaku gets into his beefs. What can I say? And in this one, Otaku is surprise, mad at a woman. He's not. I don't know what she did. I'm guessing that she said something shitty about the Ravens, and that made Otaku upset. There's only one way to find out, April.
How's that?
Why Otaku's upset at this woman.
Well, I want to know.
Aaron says, when did you move from radio? Has it really been 9 years? No, almost 3 years here online. 9 years Steel Toes existed total. I appreciate that. Someone says that $40 will be knocked out quick. Well, hey, your lips to God's ears. Let's hope we can do it. Go ape shit, go bananas. Let's knock it out for today's show. Did you enjoy today's program?
Yes, I did.
Very good. Well, we've got...
you have to excuse my appearance. I'm sorry.
Well, God, the reason Johnny... I've always said the reason Johnny and I struggle with the goals so much is because we look so fucking bad.
You're both remarkably hot.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, when that goal's not being hit, I'm literally stress sweating while it's going on. All right, let's go to our buddy. You know what I love about Otaku? His longest videos are always the one where he's got a woman to shit on. Like all of his other all of his other videos are like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. But when he's got women that he needs to light up, they're like a half hour long. He's got some shit to say.
Well, we're disgusting human beings.
So
monsters. This
one is 27 minutes and 37 seconds. And it's called Tisk Tisk Lindsey OK. Now, Otaku's onto something here because this is one of his biggest videos ever. It's got about 2,000 views in less than a day.
Wow. That's actually impressive.
I would like to start doing some Lindsey OK content.
He mentioned this Lindsey chick in his last video we watched too. So he must truly have beef with her.
And now what was he ranting about in that video?
I think that we're a bunch of trifling hoes.
I think that, it was about women and how shitty they are. And then she was one of the shitty women.
We've got no respect. We just assume like some dude's going to go have all this money for us and we don't have to treat him right and all that.
Well, the Otaku doesn't want all the gals sapping up his cash, you know. They don't want his sweet grandma crib.
He works hard for it.
Yeah, he doesn't want them taking all his money. Thank you to Thomas Canavan with the $20. Appreciate that. $20 away from knocking it out today. Thank you guys very, very much. So only 20 away. Hobo Chili with 2 more. He says, nice hair, you retard. That comb I told you about a month ago still hasn't reached your dandruff-laced scalp. Again, do better, numbnuts.
Is that you or me?
I think he's talking to you. He shit on me enough today.
I was cleaning. I'm doing errands.
Getting ready for this week.
I'm getting ready for Gino and Keanu. Making sure this house is pristine for them. I have to clean this, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I think this probably needs to be straightened up. Kotod with $20. Now people are finding out they can cash in their Google Play points for the show.
What?
And he goes, I had no idea Play points were a thing. Here's mine. Now we're $5 away from knocking it out. You guys are going to do it today. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
That's very kind of you. Lemmy just basically bought Steel Toe another week of funding by letting all these people know that, you can just give free money to Steel Toe by cashing in Google points.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I got to go see.
How do you find...
I have no fucking clue, but I need to find out now.
Somebody tell me how you find Google points, because we could...
I have 1,030...
What am I going to do? I'm going to put it into the show.
I have 1,037. Hey, Lemmy, how do I give my own show my $10 that I have?
I don't know if this shirt is a show shirt. This doesn't look good.
I have 1,000. Earn, use... $10 off, $5 off.
Where'd you find that?
Google Play credits, $10, right on my Google Play app.
Damn.
There's a whole thing on here. Wow, thanks, Lemmy.
The Google Play Store?
I'm going to donate to my own show. How does that strike you? Perfect.
Play points?
Union Jack says, I have $5 worth. Well, you'd knock out our goal.
Oh, do I have to join something?
Lemmy's sending me a photo right now of how you do it. Okay. Oh, wow. A platinum. Look at you, special girl.
Is it a dick?
Use.
So wait.
And then, you go to Google Play credits. And then you can get $10 Google Play credits. Perfect. All right, let's get into they paid for Wrestling Otaku. Let's give him Wrestling Otaku.
Okay.
Here he comes, firing hot. Doesn't like this Lindsey OK. My question is, do we get the wrestling rap beforehand?
Yes, he is.
Could you be so
Look at our cute boy. Look at our cute little boy. He's such a cute boy. I want to pinch his under chin area and just go, "This is a good boy. That's a good boy, Otaku." I just want to pinch his under hairs, his neck beard.
He's so smug about something.
I know. He's such a cunt about everything, and I love it.
I still have yet to find out how people get those eyebrows, by the way.
Hitler
Those
eyebrows.
The little Hitler brows.
Yeah.
You got to shave it like
I
that.
believe we call them Hitler browsen.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wrestling Otaku back here on the one and only.
Does he have like bungee cords attached to each one of his teeth, and in the morning when he wakes up, he pulls and stretches it?
I don't know. They are perfectly spaced, though, aren't they? They're just kind of hanging in limbo.
And I say it as a fan of the RIZZMASTER, but I just need to know how them teeth, they don't
Hey.
get that way.
You know what I bet he doesn't have to do?
What?
Floss.
Oh, it just falls out.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Actually, he does have
For
to
you?
floss because sometimes he gets whole chicken legs stuck in there.
Well,
Got to stop inhaling
I guess
them,
that's a
buddy.
problem.
Yeah.
An Otaku channel, of course, your personification of excellence here on YouTube and YWC, the Kingpin of the IWC, the O-Dog, the RIZZMASTER. Back here with this special video. It is Sunday, August the 6th of 2023.
So this
what
was
we got-
yesterday. This is hot off the presses. You know why he's smiling?
Why?
Because he gets to shit on bitches. He's always happy.
It's his favorite pastime aside from wrestling.
He loves shitting on bitches and watching pro wrestling.
Make this video, man, because I know I got some videos on tap. I'm going to do the Rampage review and the Collision review.
Wait.
And unfortunately, folks, I did not get the chance to do the Warner Wrestling podcast. It was just some things came up. And I'll try to get that done. Maybe
He was eating.
What do you think he's eating?
Probably pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls sounded right.
Taquitos.
Or Burger King. He went out.
Oh, he looks like he loves Burger King.
Yeah.
later tonight of a special Sunday edition of the Warner Wrestling podcast that will be coming your way soon.
Good.
And other videos as well, but I want to do... Oh my god, I can't help myself but laugh. Like,
Actually, you know what? I'm looking at his teeth. You know what he probably eats?
Meth?
Gravel.
Crack rocks?
He just chews on them.
I don't
You're
know.
supposed to smoke it, oh. You're not supposed to chew on them. Fuck's sake.
You're right. He definitely... You can't get like chunks out of your teeth like that without rocks,
Looks
right?
like he eats like soup cans like a billy goat.
Cat litter?
Yeah.
but if you can't tell already, this has already been quite an eventful Sunday for me.
Yeah?
It's been quite a momentous Sunday for me
He's
already.
so
It's been
playful.
quite a fun day already. You know,
Did he
it's
get
quite,
sex?
quite amusing.
He might have got fucked.
Quite amusing. So
I
let
had
me
a
just kind
hooker.
of get into it here, and that'll be the topic of this video. So I happen to get into a little, shall we say, I don't even want to call it a confrontation. It's just kind
How
of a
about a
little,
kerfuffle?
shall
A
we
tiff.
say, back and forth that I had
Forth.
with
A back and forth.
I prefer a back and forth to fourth.
A back and forth. You know,
Fourth just sounds hot.
I got in a back and forth with some fought.
I'd prefer a back and forfeiture.
A back and forfeiture is what happens when you don't pay your mortgage.
certain person on the internet, a little somebody on Twitter, a certain individual who has a, shall we say, big following, and this is a woman. And
So you know I'm about to go hard in the paint.
He could have just puked when he said that word.
Yeah,
A
you know
woman-
it. You know it's a. It's like when it's like when Fonzie tries to say he was wrong. Otaku's like it was a. It was a although just like Fonzie, but instead of hitting the jukebox and it starts, he hits the fridge and the door opens.
Right.
and basically, I am now the target of her white knighting simp followers' wrath, pretty much.
See, no, I don't like it. Otaku, I'm going to tell you, you're going down a dangerous road here because you're playing the game where, like, I talk shit to someone. Now I'm getting shit on for it, so now I'm the victim. I don't like that shit.
I kind of want to know what he said, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be...
I hope it was something really simple and offensive, like women shouldn't talk about football.
Or, like, women shouldn't vote.
Yeah. I hope it was really, like, base level.
And they've been pretty much raging about this for the past several hours. And it's been honestly hilarious as fuck to me. But yeah, so basically the
You know
focus
what? I will give Otaku this. I think he handles this kind of stuff perfectly. He enjoys it. He laughs at it. He has a great time while these people rip him apart. That's the way you do it.
I think he could shorten it up, though. His last video, I think he just basically looped the same 4 sentences.
We'll
for
get
20
there with
minutes.
this one, too.
You know,
She'll be a dumb
The
bitch
focal
80
point of this
times.
whole thing is a little kind of exchange of comments between myself and an individual by the name of Lindsey OK. Now, if you don't know who Lindsey OK is, I actually made mention
She's
of her.
the cousin of Lindsey Just Fine. And Lindsey doing aight.
long lost cousin to Lindsey Abysmal.
Oh, yes. But her grandfather, times were better back then. He was Lindsey Fine and Dandy. Lindsey is a boy or a girl's name. It totally works.
Is it?
Yeah.
Once before in a video, but this Lindsey OK chick, basically she's like I guess a journalist, columnist, or whatever have you. She writes blogs and stuff for the NFL. She covers the NFL and all that kind of stuff.
I've heard she's not bad. She's
I've
okay.
heard she's pretty okay.
Yeah.
She's done podcasts with people. I looked her up.
But if Otaku ever gets a hold of her, she'll be Lindsey KO. You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
YouTube, she's done like podcasts with been a guest on other people's podcasts.
Don't
when they talk
promote your
sports, when they talk
opponent, Otaku.
football in the NFL, and she covers
Why are you talking about her
teams
so much?
or whatever have you. She doesn't necessarily stick.
She's
to
got
one
great
team. She covers a
tits.
multitude
I love
of
her
teams.
ass.
And,
Right, he actually just turns this around. He
in
likes
the
it now.
past, and
Jack off to her.
and doing my digging around on this chick. When I initially found out about her, she is apparently embroiled in controversy. She's had some, shall we say, controversial, polarizing opinions when it comes to certain teams, when it comes to certain players, specifically involving the Ravens.
I love that we can see him seeing himself in the laptop
I know.
in his glasses.
You can't wear mirrored glasses
Yeah.
on a show.
Because she has covered the Ravens, quite. I don't want to, I
He's
guess in a
looking
way
at his coffee
extensively, but
table.
She, I guess, is maybe a former Ravens fan, or maybe she was a Ravens fan. I don't know, but she covers the Ravens quite
This is
a bit.
really a
Get to
problem.
the
Yeah,
point!
this is a big problem with
God.
Otaku. Is just he keeps going and going. Like he sets it up way too much. And this is coming from a guy who has long setups.
Right,
With a
you're
few-
a bit long-winded on occasion.
With a few jokes thrown in. Otaku's just
See-
like over-explaining what she does.
We're not missing anything right now.
No.
Of some backlash, in her own right. And this is, kind of, obviously you see it, and, she has her fair share of haters. She has her fair share of detractors. And
All right, but look, can we get to the point where you think she's a dumb bitch?
What did she do?
Yes. Where did she touch you?
This is filler. This is
they
fluff.
don't like me, that sort of pity party kind of stuff.
Ugh.
Anyway, how I found out about her, how I basically came across her, I believe I first found about this chick on Twitter.
You came
I think,
upon her way long way.
'cause, I'm on and off on Twitter. I'm not as frequent.
You're
on
the reason I'm still here, yeah.
because of one of the,
Are you the fat guy I was sent to say?
Joe Flacco supporter.
When you came upon me, wave on wave. The food came upon me, wave on wave.
Became a fan of the team.
You're the reason I eat gravy.
Because rookie year, I followed his.
Are you the DoorDash driver I was sent to save?
Even though he's no longer here, and even though he's
Sorry.
at least to my
No, you're not.
recollection,
He's
even have a
still
team right
setting
now,
it
but I'm
up.
Still, and I always will be a Joe Flacco fan, a Joe Flacco loyalist. And I
What does he have
always
to do
will
with
be.
this?
I don't care what people say about him.
Flacco, Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus.
terrible song.
Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus.
No.
Oh, Amadeus.
This chick,
Oh, that was Falco. I'm sorry.
big Joe
God.
Flacco person as well, and that's kind of we're a common.
I have to make this guy entertaining until he gets
and
to the
also,
point.
with the Lamar Jackson criticism, I've also
I can
I've
hear the
also had
whistling between his
criticisms of
teeth.
Lamar Jackson,
Right.
and I've even gotten some flack for it. But
Flack about Flacco, huh?
Otaku and Michael Strahan play paper football with each other, and they just use their teeth as the goalposts. It's fair.
And initially, I was basically like, she doesn't seem like all that bad of a person. She's a columnist,
Just
stuff like that.
doinks
She has an
off.
opinion. She has an opinion. But then when I kind of dug a little deeper, and I started seeing what this chick actually was, what she was really like behind, the
Why are you digging so hard?
professionalism and all that kind of
Right.
stuff, I kind of started to see what other people saw, and that is, this isn't necessarily the brightest of light bulbs, shall we say? It's not as
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that a woman who talks about sports for a living is not one of the upper echelon, most intelligent people out there? Get the hell right out of town. Are you telling me that Otaku doesn't like this lady after he looked into her a little bit?
But there's people in the entertainment industry. Aren't you supposed to just look at them at face value for entertainment? Why are we digging so
Well,
deep?
and she's not even in the business. She's like a blogger lady.
All right, so this is extra bad.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna skip ahead by a minute at a time and just see if he gets to the point.
She attempted to do today, but which I'll get to in a minute. But she like
I bet
responds to people.
I bet you won't get to it in a minute. Should we go forward a minute and see if he
What do
gets
you want
to
to
it?
bet on this? Breakfast?
I bet you breakfast that he doesn't do it.
Okay.
Guy does it to like another guy or whatever.
Nope.
Or say, oh, I slept with your mom last night. You know, obviously, you know, people, you know, you hear that all the time. But when a woman does it to a guy,
you?
it doesn't have the same effect.
I slept with
Oh,
your
I slept with
grandma
your dad
last night.
Okay. Well, I guess my dad got something. It's like, what kind of lie? Like,
I guess
what
he's
kind
saying that she talks shit to people by saying, I fucked your dad last night, like you saying I fucked your mom. Yeah, guys don't care if you fuck their dads.
Look at this still shot here.
Looks like he's looking up. They're lowering the cow into his T-Rex cage.
He's so cute, isn't he?
of comeback is this, you know? And that just, honestly, that doesn't make you look very good. And honestly makes you look like a slut. It looks, makes
Oh yeah, well I fucked
Hey.
your dad last night.
Hey, it took 8.5 minutes, but he's here. Our buddy
Hey.
Otaku finally came out.
No.
What?
Did you have sex with his dad last night too?
I didn't butt fuck his dad,
Oh,
no.
see, now I did.
I fucked him.
Gordy did too.
Oh, no. Your
Gordy
dad's a-
really gave it to his
Your dad's a
his
slut,
thigh.
Otaku.
you look like a bit of a slut, honestly. And so, yeah, man, so, you know, it's kind of stuff like that. But anyway, fast forward to today. So I personally don't really have anything against it outside of her, you know, her general attitude, you know, just
I don't have anything against her, you know, except for like just all the shit that encompasses her.
Okay, no offense, we're almost at 9 minutes of setup about how much you hated her.
Yeah.
So I'm confused.
Look, I don't have anything against her except like her general attitude and outlook on life.
He's not holding my attention well.
No.
more of that prissy, you know, stuck up, superficial, conceited attitude. Outside of that, I don't really have an issue with her.
Outside of the fact that I just described her as a complete miserable cunt, I really don't have a problem with her at all.
I think I owe you breakfast by now.
I think he's pretty much getting into it at this point.
It's a draw then.
But anyway, so I happened to yesterday, I'm going to take you back to yesterday.
Yes,
I
yesterday.
happened to see a post that she made. She basically took a picture of herself and posted it.
Oh, what'd you do? Did you put like a bar face or like fuck you or like, oh, thirst trap?
Gross.
I bet you he said something smart ass and now he's going to act like they're into it now.
I come across it because I believe I'm following her on Twitter, which is ironic. But yeah, so
It's called
so I happened to
X,
see this
Otaku.
picture, and I happened to comment on it, you know, just for the hell of it, just you know, to see what happens.
What'd you
It was just
say?
a random comment. So I quote tweeted it, and I
What'd
said, "You look kind of sad."
Please,
Do you
please
understand?
remind Otaku if he ever finds himself in any kind of legal trouble, not to represent himself.
That's like typical troll behavior.
Right.
That's like for the 4th of July, I posted this very lovely picture of myself, and everyone's like, wow, you look rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, that's
He-
troll behavior.
he quote tweets something, goes, "You look sad," and then he's like, and then she called me a dick, and I was like, well, it's on then.
You know, the only reason I think people should do what he did is if you truly believe that you're the one to make her happy now.
Yeah, maybe,
Like, if
yeah.
she's sad and you can fix it, otherwise just keep scrolling.
You know, and that's all I said. I said, "You look kind of sad, LOL," or I just said, "You look kind of, you look
LOL.
sad."
That's
or
a
whatever.
dick
'Cause she
thing to
did.
say,
She
dude.
posted
Yeah.
this picture. She was looking to the side like this, and she just looked sad. It's like, why do you look sad in this picture? You know, she was frowning and.
Yeah,
It just-
I have
Otaku, no offense, Otaku, but you're the problem in this one. You were a dick. You don't get to passively be a dick and then play victim when someone talks shit about you. Like, Otaku would be perfect on like a Discord or a Reddit, just going to people and going, look what I wrote about her, and then she called me mean.
Right.
She's so triggered. It's like, dude, you were a dick.
Maybe he can tell the difference between like a sexual look, like the bedroom eyes,
I
versus
don't think-
sadness, and that's why he doesn't have sex.
I don't think Otaku picks up on sexual cues.
No.
Unless she's holding a bucket of chicken while she's doing it.
You know, it was just an observation.
And by the way, that's a fat joke, not a black joke.
So
Wait
she
a minute.
replied back at me by saying, you know, she replied underneath my quote tweet, and she said basically, I'm sad because you'll never get with a girl who looks like me.
Oh!
Why are you
Ba-bing.
sad?
Now, come on, Otaku. You know what you look like. You kind of opened yourself up for that one. And I don't even want to give her too much credit because that's just the easy one to go.
I have to know what she looks like after this.
Huh? What? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Why would you even reply with something like that? It's like,
There it is. There's that victim mentality. I talk shit first, but because I don't have nearly as many followers as you do, you shouldn't shit on me back. I get that shit all the time from people. People are like, why are you even saying that to me? It says, you were a cunt. I smacked you around for being a cunt, and now you're playing victim when nobody was asking you? You came to me, I didn't come to you. You asked me, I didn't ask you.
even like, that's the thing that gets me. I'm not even attacking this chick. I'm not. And then
You said she looked sad. That's an attack.
I guarantee she didn't post an actual sad picture.
Right.
attack her at all. I'm not attacking her, insulting her, nothing. All I did was make an observation on the picture you posted. I said you look sad, and that's it. Yet you felt so sensitive. You're so sensitive. I guess you.
You're on 10 minutes of a 27-minute video talking about her response about how you can't get pussy, and she's the one sensitive?
And do you know why? He's 10 minutes into this 30-minute video about her. He has a huge boner for her.
Yeah.
And she's not giving it up or giving him the right attention. So he's got to be mad.
Wrestling
That's it.
Otaku is the physical embodiment of the internet.
Yes.
He's perfect. He's like, oh, why you let that bother you? Oh, why? She didn't let it bother her. She smoked you for
That
it.
happens. That's why I don't even address anyone anymore. There was one glorious day, I think last year or like early this year, where I decided to like say something to the people being so shitty to me. Like, and I was having some fun with it, and I was just saying things back to him. Oh, well, what do you mean you're going to say that shit now? What are you, a monster? What are you, a bad parent? You sit on the internet all day?
They play victim. Yeah.
I'm like,
That's the funny thing.
no, I just decided to play your game with you for a little bit.
Yeah, that's where you stop responding and you just kind of let them seethe. Because,
And then once you stop responding, they're like, oh, see, we got her.
but you have to let them do that.
Well,
That's
of course
them.
you do.
That's just them trying to self-soothe.
I'm just saying that's what he's doing.
You felt offended by that because you thought I was attacking you, that you decided to reply to me in that manner. It's like, the fuck? Yeah. It's like, what the hell? What kind of reaction is that to a post like that? Like, are you serious with this? So I replied back.
This is beautiful. So Otaku made a half-hour video because he made a shitty comment to a lady, and then she said he's fat and can't get laid, and then he makes a half-hour video about that exchange. This is why I love him.
But do we ever wrap this up? Like, what's your conclusion here, bud?
I mean, we can try, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be him repeating the tweets.
I got like 5 minutes,
where
buddy.
I said, I basically said no because, I've been with women. I've been with chicks hotter than you.
Oh, that's right. You don't step to Otaku. He got all the pussy back sometime.
You and I don't have a chance.
No. I'll fuck his dad, though.
I will too.
Yeah. We'll fuck Otaku.
You think he has a hot dad?
He's never met him.
Why would you say that?
Mostly the
Any
hair.
reason?
Mostly the hair.
What's wrong with his hair, Aaron?
I've been with chicks hotter than you, sweetheart. Because I'll be honest with you, I have pulled a lot of good-looking, decent-looking women. And
Whoa.
That sounds like a retraction to
That
me.
sounded like backtracking. You've been with a lot of attractive-looking, decent-looking women.
That then goes to average looking, then goes to
Yeah.
homely looking.
All right,
mousy.
look. I've stuck a few pigs, okay?
I went hogging.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to tell you this,
Rawr.
Lindsey, okay, but you're not as attractive as you think you are. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're not as attractive as you think. I mean, I'm not saying you're not decent in your own way, but you're not this fucking supermodel freaking, oh my God, man, she needs to be Miss America, level of hotness or attractiveness. So you're not all that. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I'm sure she's heartbroken watching this video. If she got through the first 9 minutes where he didn't cover any of this.
That's the thing. It's really hard to keep attention here.
Let me give you the breakdown of a Wrestling Otaku video. And we have another one for overtime tonight, if
yeah.
you want. It's 10 minutes of open, 3 minutes of content, 10 minutes of repeating the content, and then 3 minutes of filler to end. That's an Otaku breakdown.
You're not all that. I know that hurts your ego. I mean, I know that's going to bruise your ego. That's going to bruise your Simp's egos, or whatever the case may be.
Got to get the insult
But
out.
it is what it is. And I've been with women just as attractive of you, if not more so. In fact, I
Shit,
have
yeah.
been with several that are, to me, anyway, and I'm sure to several other people, more attractive than you are. And that's basically what I put. And then you
That's right. One time I was at a festival, Lindsey OK, and this is true. the water. One time I was at a festival in late July, and when the band started playing, the Watermelon Queen said, "Let me show you something that you ain't never seen." She grabbed me by the arm, said, "Come on, let's go." We dipped down, spun around, and do-si-doed. It's Otaku.
That's wild.
Oh, yo, we can all dream, and then I made a reference about how you dreamed that you were in my pants, and I was obviously you guys saw what I was doing. I was obviously basically playing along with it because this shit kept reacting to me, kept responding to me.
Right. It certainly doesn't seem like it's affected you at all.
Do you want to dream about being in his pants?
Only if I'm mining.
And then of course,
What?
Of course.
Butt cheese.
As with any fucking
Valuable oils.
Stop it.
Alternative
Quit it,
sources.
quit it.
Alternative sources of fuel.
person on the social media, any person with a following on social media, you just have to have your following. Their followers just have to come and fucking stick their nose into an exchange that has nothing to do with them.
You publicly retweeted her and shit on her. Her fans didn't like it. They gave you shit.
That's tiny bit what it's about to be like an online personality too.
Yeah.
For better, for worse, that's what happens.
Right. Let's watch the very end of this, the wrap-up of Otaku.
Content out of it. You have effectively become my content. So there you go. But if she, in the off chance that you do a response, I may very well be responding to that too. But that's pretty much all I gotta say for now. So thank you for watching, everybody else. Got some more content coming. Got my wrestling reviews, like I said before.
All right, I don't give a shit. So
Can I see her quick?
he has never had 2,000 views on a video before, and he's got 2,000 on this. So for a fact he's gonna be doing more Lindsey OK shit.
I think it's probably her listeners. They're looking at it, right?
You think so?
Yeah.